Mission will provide policy support and roadmaps for small, medium and large industries under that I am working for HCL as a HM Finance, where the MSME Government of India mandates that 25% of our procurement should compulsorily be procured from this.
Government policies and initiatives taken for the development of MSMEs. Now I request CML Pawan to offer the memento to the guest. Just now we have given the speech to us, CML convention.
This particular schema of activities has been planned by the Institute of Cost and Management Accountants of India, headed by our person representing State of Karnataka, and he is the chairman for this MSME. I congratulate and appreciate his efforts for having taken up this initiative, and we are proud that he is from State of Karnataka and entire country is doing this MSME and Startup Promotion Board. He is the chairman for that, and he was the former chairman of the regional council. Ably followed by, supported by, and call any number of words, by Sri Girish Kambaraya, who is the regional council member, and he has been doing a yeoman service for this particular program. On behalf of the members here and on behalf of Mysore chapter, I really congratulate these two gentlemen from the state of Karnataka taking this MSME initiative. Thank you so much.
ವೇದಿಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗಣ್ಯರೇ, ನೇರವಾಗಿ ವಿಷಯಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಕಳೆದ ತಿಂಗಳು 27ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಇಡೀ ಪ್ರಪಂಚಾದ್ಯಂತ, ಜಗತ್ತಿನಾದ್ಯಂತ ನಾವು MSME ಡೇ ಆಚರಣೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಕೇಂದ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ, ದೆಹಲಿನಲ್ಲಿ, ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಭವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತ ಸರ್ಕಾರದವರು, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸರ್ಕಾರನೂ ಕೂಡ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪಂಚತಾರ ಹೋಟೆಲಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಆದರೆ ಮೈಸೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರೂ ಮಾಡಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವತ್ತಿನ ದಿನ ಒಂದು ITI ಅರುಣೋದಯ ITI ಒಬ್ಬರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಈಗ ಅದೇ ವಾತಾವರಣದಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದೇ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದವ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ನಿಜಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಂತಸವನ್ನು ತಂದೆ. ಆತ್ಮೀಯರೇ, ನಾನು ಮೈಸೂರು ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳ ಸಂಘವನ್ನು ಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಮೈಸೂರು, ಮಂಡ್ಯ ಮತ್ತು ಚಾಮರಾಜನಗರ ಈ 3 ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳು. ವಿದ್ಯಾವರ್ಧಕ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ವಿಶ್ವನಾಥ್ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು, ನಾನು ಪ್ರಧಾನ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಯಾಗಿದೆ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ MSME ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ 2006 ನಂತರ ಯಾವಾಗ MSME ಕಾಯ್ದೆ ಬಂತು, ಆ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ MSMEನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆ, ಸೇವೆ, ವ್ಯಾಪಾರ 3 ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆದಂಥ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ ರಾಜಶೇಖರ್ ಕೋಟಿಯವರಿದ್ದರು ಆಂದೋಲನದಲ್ಲಿ, ಅವರು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ತದನಂತರ ಈಗ ರವಿ ಕೋಟಿ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು, ನಾನು ಪ್ರಧಾನ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿ. MSME ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಇಡೀ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಭಾಗದಿಂದಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಸದಸ್ಯತ್ವವನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿದೆ. ಮೈಸೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ತಮ್ಮ ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ತರ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು 26,000 ಸೂಕ್ಷ್ಮ, ಸಣ್ಣ ಮತ್ತು ಮಧ್ಯಮ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳಿದೆ. 165 ಭಾರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಮಧ್ಯಮ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳಿದೆ. 180 ರಫ್ತು ಆಧಾರಿತ ಉದ್ಯಮಗಳಿವೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 30% ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳು ಮುಚ್ಚೋಗಿದೆ. ಇನ್ನು 30% ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳು ರೋಗಗ್ರಸ್ತವಾಗಿದೆ. ಇನ್ನು 40% ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳು ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಮೈಸೂರೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇಡೀ ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲೇ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಮೊದಲ ಪೀಳಿಗೆ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆ ಮಾಡಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಗ ಏನೋ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸಬ್ಸಿಡಿ ತಗೋದಾರೆ. ಈಗ ನೀವು ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ತೆಗೆದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸಬ್ಸಿಡಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು 50% ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಂಡವಾಳ ಇರಲಿ, ಇನ್ನು 50% ಮಾತ್ರ ನೀವು ಲೋನ್ ಹೋದರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್. ಅವ್ರು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ನವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನೀವು 70% ಸಾಕು, 20% ಸಾಕು, 17.5% ಏನೋ ಅವ್ರ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದು ಉಪಯೋಗ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಡೋ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಲೋನಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಗೆ ಬರದೇ ಇರೋವಂಥ ಖರ್ಚುಗಳು ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ಇದೆ. ಅವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ದುಡ್ಡಲ್ಲೇ ನಾವು ಬಂಡವಾಳ ಹಾಕಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಈ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 50% ಮಾತ್ರ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನೀವು ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಇಲ್ಲದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ದಿನ ಬಂದು ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪರ್ಟೈಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಆ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವೇನು ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಿಂಗ್ ನಾಲೆಜ್ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ಸ್ವಂತ ಮಾಡಬೇಕೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಿಂದ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾನು ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ನನ್ನ ತಂದೆ ದುಡ್ಡಿತ್ತು ಬಂಡವಾಳ ನನ್ನ ಭ್ರಷ್ಟಾಚಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನಾನು ಹೋಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ವ್ಯವಸಾಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. 6,000 ಬಂಡವಾಳ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಲೇಟ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಒಂದು ಲೇಟ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಒಂದು ವೆಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಮಿಷಿನ್ ಇವತ್ತೆಲ್ಲ 5,000, ಡ್ರಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಮಿಷಿನ್ 3,000, 35-40 ಸಾವಿರದ ಬಂಡವಾಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
Much sir for your brief expression, your experience you shared with us, and we also shared regarding opportunities and challenges faced by the MSMEs in the present context. Thank you sir, thank you very much. Now I request Pawan, CMA Pawan, to offer memento to the resource person. It's time for the guest speech, the second guest of the speech by the CMA Suresh Gunjali. Before that, let me introduce about him. Sir, he's a law and is a fellow member of Institute of Cost Accountant of India with over a decade of experience. He has served as a consultant to various professionally managed corporate houses.
2 crores MSMEs. I think still 3.2 crores MSMEs are not registered. So that means whatever the schemes, benefits are available to these things, they are not reaching to the targeted the MSME. This is the biggest problem. Actually, what the MSME problem not accessible to the credit. Why they are not aware? See, more than 50% of MSMEs are working under the in rural areas. So they are not aware what are the state government schemes are available, what are the central government schemes are available. They are not aware. Even also, the MSMEs are different types. Sir has told Kaigarike, Save. In ancillary industries, the MSME doesn't have a pricing capacity. They have to accept what the main industry is giving to them, offering to them. So that is also one of the biggest mistake. So by seeing all these things, what will come to conclusion that? So unless adding a value, either to the consumer, or to the employee, or to the society, so no MSME can be successful in the economy. MSME, then government has to give concession. All this every year it is coming, and government is also announcing every year. But the question is, where is the problem? About the startup, I am not talking about the 1 or 2, 3 years industry. I am talking about the 5-year, 10-year industry. Still, they don't have a cash for paying to their working capital. They are having maybe crores of turnover, but they don't have money to pay for their suppliers and pay for the employees. So this is the question mark. So where is the problem lies? In this direction, company. We know the cost. All of you know what is the cost. Cost is a material cost. 50% is a material cost approximately. Then 25 to 30% will be my labor cost. 10% my admission cost. Maybe.
Sir, for your insightful and thought-provoking speech.
ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಸುರೇಶ್ ನಾನಿಂದ ಮತ್ತೆ ಒಂದೆರಡು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಸರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂತ್ ಜೂನ್ MSME ಡೇ ಇತ್ತು. ನಾವು MSME ಡೇನ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಬಟ್ ಕಾರಣಾಂತರಗಳಿಂದ ಅಂದರೆ ಜಾಗಗಳು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಜಾಗಗಳು ಸಿಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇವರು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೊತ್ತು ಬೇರೆ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು.
Portion of Chief Guest Sri D.B. Vishwas, Assistant Manager SME Division, State Bank of India, Mysore. Now,
so it is chief guest of this today. He invited DGM SBI, but due to unknown circumstances, he is unable to attend this function. However, his AGM is kind enough to accept this and be gracious for this function. I am very much thankful, sir, for accepting our
Secretary of Mysore Chapter of SME to propose vote of thanks of the inaugural.
Dignitaries, the dais and of the dais and my professional colleagues, they are in the last on the MSME matters to be because it was being continued.
ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಂತಾನೆ.
Thank you, sir. CMA Guru Prasad B is a highly accomplished finance professional with multifaceted qualifications as chartered accountant, cost accountant, company secretary, and a certified member of IMA USA. He has rich He regularly contributes to leading
small and medium enterprises, and I would like to thank the Mysore chapter. This is the topic that has been given to me. Can anyone say there is no risk? No. By November 2022, this is not a good sign. Again, 61,004 MSMEs, that is the overall actual breakup, of which 60,910 micro units were closed down, 507 small units closed down, 53 medium-sized units were closed down. So then, you can't say that nobody can close the business, right? So many reasons you would have closed the business. But this trend should not continue. It is not a good sign that why they have to close the MSMEs, right? In any business. One is systematic risk. Another is unsystematic risk. What do you mean by systematic?
financial schemes and support systems. Sri Vishwas sir to kindly come on to the stage.
BV AGM SME. With me is my team, Srimati Sujata Bahag, who has been a partner in the progress, partner in industry right from 1965. Many of the veterans here would recall that at that time, State Bank of India pioneered funding of SSIs, mainly the very small industries. Though things were, the availability of funding was very, very scarce.
Experience.
Any specific cases, you please let me know.
Without collateral, you are not entertaining. Simply here you are just propagating, mispropagating.
Sir, up to 10 lakhs, we are not supposed to take any collateral as per RBI norms.
This is there, but you are not implementing.
Absolutely implemented, sir. None of our loans are with collateral if they are up to 10 lakhs.
Can you give the list of without collateral?
Paper, even they will play, they will like strangers. Even though I am having more than 10 years with banking with SBA, just like I am a newcomer or something like that.
Like your issue, you please highlight to me after the meeting. I will try and see what I can do.
I am asking OD.
OD, yes, but
50 lakhs.
up to 50 lakhs it is processed by our SME center in Mysore city. Outside, for outside, we have specialized processing centers in all the 4 districts.
This mudra, we are just not only from SBI, this is scheme from central government only. If you Google it now, so far 52 crore loan has been sanctioned under mudra and 33 lakh crore has been disbursed. I am not telling SBI has disbursed, it is
Under Sugam. Here, the thing is 2 years of business vintage, means the business should be in existence for 2 years. Last 12 months GST, then IT. These are the regular requirements, and the sanction is through the YONO business. There was one problem with receiving OTP for the Aadhaar authentication. Because of that, it could not be completed yesterday. Today it is being completed. Loans from 50,000 cost.
He is also experienced in SAP audits, bank stock audits, and has worked with diverse industries including auto components, steel, pharmaceuticals, and sugar. Sir, with a big round of applause. CMA chapter to offer the flubber to the resource person Jagannathan, sir.
A company called Chelpak, which was a company which was manufacturing only inks when I joined the company. Later on, the company ventured into other stationery products. And if you have seen most of our seniors, you could have seen the compass was made only of the metal. Compass was made of, divider and compass was made only of metal. Now you have seen plastics also. Chelpak was the first to introduce the compass made up of plastics. And that component was developed in Mysore. I want to know how to take out the material from here. The person was saying, sir, you pay me so much. I was asking me on what basis I should pay. Today we explore how effective inventory management and protecting compliance can drive us. See, compliance major as an MSME or any industry you should ensure. Sir, the GST returns 20 months, sir. Goodwill as 20 months. You are inviting trouble for yourself. Sir, the inventory bank sir, then limits you are inviting trouble for yourself. I'll give you best example. I'll tell you. You want a limits of 50 lakhs. If you see your ratio, the eligibility thing, you will see only 45 or 40 lakhs is the eligibility. What you will do? With the present e-invoicing and GST returns and all, you try to inflate the stock. Bank is financing for their working capital, but what I see is working capital funds have been diverted for purchase of assets. What type of assets? Okay. With my background of engineering industry, I'll tell you. So, all ready is sir. One spring bandila sir, I dispatch manakagila sir. So, all inventory records, you cannot manage your business. I'm telling you. And most of you, because I've been discussing to the clients, you say, sir, it has all been maintained by auditor. Auditor sitting in some place. How can you do it? What will the answer say? How much it happens? Transfer aluminum panels, you know what is the damages it happens. Glass, how much damage it happens. You are wasting 20-30% on the damages. Why don't you pay for that and get it for in India itself?
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your highly informative session. Complaints and answer to offer a momentum. Last stage, in the sense, we are at the fourth, the technical session, which is titled as Strategic Management Approaches for MSMEs, Unlocking Growth Potential. Let me introduce and welcome the speaker, CMA Girish Kambadraya, Chairman, PD Committee, SISCSL CMA.
Thank you, Dinesh. This is the last session. To give you, the organizers have given me is MSME, a game changer from the perspective of strategic management. So, MSME, is it a game changer or a name changer? So this topic is very relevant today in the sense, so after this 2019, the world itself experienced this pandemic and the growth, everything was affected because of the, everyone, the individuals, the country, the world, the entire world got affected because of this pandemic. And pandemic, after the 2 years of turbulence, we have to start rebuilding our life, our practice, the nation, economy, and inclusive growth. So MSMEs are mainly in tier 2 and tier 3 cities. There is small cities or some small villages also you can find MSMEs. Because of this, there is a balanced growth in the country. Normally we say we should have a strategy. So because of different rates of interest, so the MSMEs often go for informal route to get the funds. Mentioned about the barriers. Now pitfalls. See what is barrier and what is a pitfall.
I personally would like to offer memento to the research person CMA Girish sir as a token of gratitude. Next, CMA Purushottam or Vice Chairman of CMA to present an overview and reflection of today's event.
Anyhow, our secretary already instructed that time is out. So anyhow, as a program, it is already added that it is summing up should be there. I am very much thankful for our